Shalom, shalom, shalom. Brother Dawalai back again to do another lesson, praying that it be edifying. Um, and I was just, as I was watching the different videos and listening to these carnal, complacent, callous 2/3, with the 1,001 excuses to, the Lord said, forgive my enemies, and I'm just, I'm thankful because it's difficult to not want to just, spaz out on these. It's just a complete callous and complacent nature of our people. You know what I mean? And I say it again and again and again through the Spirit. Jacob is broken. Esau took Jacob like a black crayon and broke it. Now Jacob is just, it's difficult to wrap your head around, man. You would think a people couldn't be this docile and complacent and just completely, oblivious to just about everything. But just got a couple of scriptures I'm going to bring out. Hopefully it'll be an edifying lesson. Before I begin, as always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rahak Wadash, and double honors to my apostles and elders, bishops, the men of great millstone. Peace and blessings to the house of David, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and the men, women, and children scattered throughout the four corners of the earth of the hopeful elect. To you I say shalom. So just kind of getting off from the plantation. I usually am blessed and I have to work on the Sabbath, the Shabbat, but every now and again, I'm living the curse just like all the rest of the brothers, you know what I mean? So we have to sometimes do what we have to do in this land of our captivity, and we rehearse the righteous acts. So as we can see, again, there's a new moon coming in. It'll be the new Sabbath. It's going to skip a day, so it'll begin tomorrow at sunset to Sunday at sunset. So the new moon Sabbath is coming in as well. They just celebrated this Thanksgiving, and it's troubling, I really don't get our people with that whole desire to want to celebrate Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? But it's because, for the most part, our people are removed from their understanding. So they're removed from who actually it is their brothers, who actually it is their family, and they really have succumbed to the divide and conquer. They really have, they've been drawn and quartered, so to speak, by that divide and conquer mentality. And I just want to get that real quick, if I may. Divide and conquer. Not gonna let me do it that way. Divide. Divide and conquer. Win by getting one's opponents to fight amongst themselves. It says, for example, divide and conquer was once a very successful policy in sub-Saharan Africa. This expression is a translation of the Latin maxim divide et imperia, divide and rule, and began to appear in English about 1600. And we know they used that technique here in the so-called Americas as well, and you know what I mean. It's a tactic of this devil to divide and conquer, and he used it amongst Jacob, light skins against dark skins, man against the woman, all kind of different things, you know what I mean. And the reason it's been so successful is our people have rejected knowledge. They've rejected wisdom. They've rejected the Most High, and therefore the Most High rejected them. And this is Jeremiah 4 and 22, and it reads, "For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge." And that's what our people, through generation after generation of rejecting Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, our people have completely become just, repulsive, degenerate, callous, complacent. No, every other nationality of people, when you do something to their people, they hold that. They don't just, you don't get to just violate my mother, my father, my siblings, my children, and just, get away scot-free. But our people are taught this pseudo love, so all they know is to forgive the one who's constantly doing it to them. Forgive and forget, but how can you forget something that's continuing to happen to you? Because our people have rejected knowledge. They don't understand that that enemy that you were to forgive was not your enemy, the natural, the other nations. That enemy was one of your own people, your own brother. And you see that in our people. Our people are just defiled. They're the worst. Our people are the ones, they quick to sell you that you gotta forgive the white man, and you gotta love the white man, but they'll kill the shit out of their own goddamn people if you step on their foot, if you owe them $1. If you look at them, man, if you look at them, let alone look at them funny, they be ready to kill you. But they turn into butter popcorn for everybody else. Talking about the Lord wants me to, the Most High is gonna kill the shit out of you niggas, man. Cause you twisted. You twisted. You got everything backwards ass and ass backwards. Our people, and man, I was watching just, a couple of videos on so many different atrocities that happened to the Northern Kingdom, so that these people could celebrate that wicked demonic day. You know what I mean? So these people could celebrate that Thanksgiving massacres, burning people alive, rape, robbery, and slaughter, broken treaties, marches across the countries that killed people, that left people with nothing, buffaloes slaughtered so that people didn't have food, alcohol introduced to a people that didn't drink alcohol. Just, and these fabricated stories of benevolence that they sell, themselves and our people. This is why, people have inherited lies. Because, just like you lie to us, that lie carries forth to your own self. You're a victim of your own lie. You believe in, especially this generation more than ever. Now, a lot of aspects, this generation is beginning to come to grips and wake up to the BS that's been sold to them. You know what I mean? As far as the so-called white man. But our people, oh man, they are just wrapped in a warm, fuzzy, smallpox infested blanket of love and ignorance. And it literally makes no sense. But it makes all the sense in the world when you're coming to the understanding, when Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai gives you the gift of this understanding. This is Hosea 4:6, and it reads, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." You know what I mean? And that lack of knowledge is what? The knowledge of the holy. The Spirit's been given to me to say this before and then repeat it again. You have been taught the precepts of the Heavenly Father through the man that he literally declares that he hates. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. And Esau is the one that's teaching you people your power. But he's not teaching you your power. He's teaching you a version of his. So while he shows no love, he teaches your stupid ass how to be all about this extra ooey gooey love. While he destroys you. It says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. And we have been in a forgotten state. You know? Hey, and if it had not been for the promise that was made to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, there would be no return, man. There would be no return. Jake has been completely, man, just destroyed. When the chains came off, Jake was completely without wisdom, without knowledge, without understanding. Susceptible to be molded and fashioned in blackness. And that's just what he is. Jake is black. Jake is what he declares. He is black. You can see it in their actions, in their demeanor, in their spirit, in their attitude, in even this shit where Jake is so quick to want to love these people that destroyed him. That's a black-ass nature, man. Because you've been taught the scriptures by a people who the Lord hates. But make no bones about it. Hey, the Lord is the one that blinded you. Because of your transgressions, because of your wickedness, because your sottishness, because your lack of repentance, because your desire to, hey, don't tell us the truth, tell us smooth things. And this is why you in the predicament that you in. This is why Jake has completely lost it. In the northern kingdom, with their idol worship, with their love of the dead, with their worship of death, with all of the things that, hey, the Most High divorced them millennium ago. Leave them alone. They have given the idols, roughly paraphrasing. But our people, man, are destroyed. This is Daniel 9, and beginning at 11, and it reads, Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curse is poured upon us. And if you notice, hey, whenever our people went into these captivities, the prophets went right with them. Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, and countless other prophets. They were right there in the midst of Israel in their captivity. So that should let you have some understanding that, hey, the Most High judges nations, man. Individuals and nations. He's a God of extreme ability. He can judge you individually and as a nation. It says, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him. Hey, and when the Most High say something, he ain't one to, you know what I mean? Oh, you know what? All right, I'm gonna let it. No. You know what I mean? He gives warnings. He may or may not give you a second and third, but then once he tells you, hey, this is getting ready to happen, guess what? And he hath confirmed his words, which he spake against us and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil. For under the whole heaven hath not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem. And I'm going to get 13 because, hey, as it is written in the law of Moses, all this evil is come upon us. Yet made we not our prayer before Yahweh, our power, that we might turn from our iniquities and understand thy truth. Hey, and this is why, hey, roughly paraphrasing, says, hey, therefore I will punish you no more. The whole head is sick. Because our people are, hey, this is a rebellious people. Lying children that will not hear the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Given opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and they squander it. They throw it back in the Heavenly Father's face. They mock his prophets. They kill. You know what I mean? Hey, Israel is the one who killed the prophets. No other nations, Israel. And that's why we're dealing with this level of carnage against us to this day. That's why this devil can come through and do the things that he does. Not because he has some great power, not because he's better or stronger or fat or any of these things. What he has is the authority given to him by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, to punish the transgressors. But he's gonna, hey, he doesn't get away scot-free either, though. Because he furthered the the torment, the trouble, the punishment. This is Lamentations 4:21, and it reads, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked." So, hey, man, be of good cheer, Jacob. Keep your head up, Jacob. Those that have been given this truth, those that have been given this blessing, those that have been given this gift, keep your head up, because we have a greater promise. We have a more perfect word. It says, "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion." Our punishment, the Most High meted out a great punishment. And we had no other options but to deal with it. And like I just read, under the whole heaven hath not been done as been done to Jerusalem, which is a people before it's a place. He will no more carry thee away unto captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And that's happening, man. Right now. Right now. All of your wickedness, all of your abominable acts, all your, disgusting, vile, degenerative history is being made manifest. The whole world is seeing who you really are. The whole world is witnessing Esau Edom in his raw, uncut form. The beast man, the basest of men. Set him not by you. Man. But our people are still in this complacent, callous, just, partying bullshit type mentality, when the whole world, when everything is crumbling around them, they're still in this mindset of love the one whom Yahweh himself hates. Why can't I hate who Yahweh hates? Our people love ignorance, man. And this is just, I'm Esau, Edom, man. You know, and like I said, we're just, yesterday was their big, you know what I mean. Yesterday was literally Micah 2:2. Literally. You know, and if I have the misfortune of being here next year, if the Most High doesn't cut this mess short, then and hey, everything's gonna happen on His time. So hey, we deal with it. We deal with it. But this is thanks stealing. Micah 2:2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. You tell me that's not thanks stealing. This was the indigenous people's heritage. This was their house. But like I keep saying, we have a better promise. We have a more sure word of promise. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. In that day shall one take up a parable against you, and lament with a doleful lamentation, and say, we be utterly spoiled. He hath changed the portion of my people. How hath he removed it from me? Turning away, he hath divided our fields. Therefore thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord by lot in the congregation of Yahweh. And this judgment is coming upon Esau, Edom. And I could have read the first verse as well. Salakia Shakar. But hey man, these people, they've done much wickedness, and they celebrate it. And not only do they celebrate it, they insist that you celebrate it. They insist that it be part of your ritual. But hey, the Most High has another plan for you devils, man. For you Esau, Edom, there's another plan. That other part of manifest destiny. You know what I mean? We're about to turn the page on a new chapter. This is Obadiah 1:10. 1:8. Shall not in that day, saith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And that violence has continued for millennium. From the time in the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lot upon Jerusalem, even thou wast as one of them. So from then up until now, this devil has a debt. This is why he's a fugitive. He's a fugitive and a vagabond running from justice. This is why as he has attempted to hide our identity, he has been running from his own. You know what I mean? He has literally been hiding in plain sight. As he has hidden us, as Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has hidden us in plain sight, this devil has been trying to hide in plain sight by declaring himself to be everything other than what he is. But, hey, he's being revealed. For those that the Most High has given that eye salve to hear and to see, hey, this devil is hey, we're seeing him for who he is right now. He can no longer hide. His wickedness, his slip is showing. You know what I mean? The Most High has raised up his skirt. Hey, and all of that filth and that nasty is just the great whore. But again, hey, for our Northern Kingdom brothers, hey, again, we have a greater promises. This is Genesis 49 and 17. And I'll start at 18, Salakia. I have waited for thy salvation, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It says, Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. So, hey, all of this celebration that these people have, all of this, you know what I mean, and our people ignorantly, taking part in it. There's a judgment coming. There's a final judgment coming. And just like Esau, Edom is going to drink that cup, you 2/3 are going to also drink that cup. A cup that wasn't for you to drink. But because of your wickedness, because of your disobedience, because of your complacency, because of that callous ass nigga nature that you have, the Most High is going to ensure that you drink of that cup as well. Because in your mind, none of it matters. It doesn't matter, But the Most High requires that which was passed. So with that, I'm going to end the lesson. I'm not going to make it a long lesson. You know what I mean? It just, that whole thanks stealing is a vexing day to anybody who has this understanding, has been given the gift of this wisdom and knowledge for these final days. That is a vexing ass day, knowing that those are my people and the abominations and the atrocities that were done to them, and no account has been made for it. Whose enemies slay them and hold themselves not guilty. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory once again to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha Kodash, and double honors to my apostles and elders, bishops, the men of great millstone. Peace and salutations to the house of David, the 144,000, the hopeful elect, and the men, women, and children scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. of the hopeful elect. To you, I say Shabbat Shalom.